Hey, this is Karen. Hello, I am trying to do a live with my friend Vanessa. I would love for her to share her experience with a product that we most is just very undervalued. In case you are experiencing some of these things, but I would like to kind of ask her some questions live so that
Yay!
you can yay, how did that happen?
It worked, but I can't see you. Can
I
you see me?
I can see both of us.
That is so odd. Well, maybe that's part of what was weird.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry, that was me. That was me.
Okay, all right.
Well, I can see myself, so and I can hear
I'm
you.
sorry, I
So,
can see both of us, so I think we're okay this
okay.
time. We're at least a step further along than we have been.
Yes. Do you have a video button that maybe you can press? Maybe it just needs like a little reset so we
It
can.
says I have no requests.
No, not
It's
a request on the right-hand side of
oh
your
yes.
screen. See if you
Oh,
can click off and
now I'm
on.
gone.
Okay, click it back. Maybe it
I'm
will.
back.
Okay, I don't know why it's not showing up for me. It's the weirdest thing.
We'll have to
But
research that.
yes,
Okay.
we're halfway there.
Yeah.
I can see
Yeah.
myself.
Well, I hope people watching can see you. Hey, Cheryl, I see you. If you're on there, could you send us a comment and let us know if you can see us both? If you're still with us, that would be great. And if not, just let us know if you see both of us or just one of us.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna press on since we got this far. And Vanessa, I want to talk to you. We were just sharing some information about something that happened to you recently that you weren't expecting with a product that you're using from Oliveda. And I would like you to tell us a little more about how you got started with the product and what you found when you first started it. Let's just start there.
Okay. So the product is i01. It's the very first product that Olive Tree people came out with. And it's a tincture. You take it internally. So you take like 1 to 3 teaspoons a day. I take 1 teaspoon a day. My husband, when he started, was taking one in the morning, one at night. Um, I actually like to recommend it that way too. But this is what I found so crazy about this product. When I started with this company, in my head I was just like skincare. It's all skincare. I love skincare. My skin wasn't super happy at the time, so I was like, I've been searching my entire adult life for good skincare. So I got the skincare and I actually didn't get the internals for probably a good month or so after I started with the skincare. So I started taking i01. I'm trying to think now. It probably was like in May, beginning of May. Let's say May 1st, because I know it was the beginning. And I take 1 teaspoon a day. My I didn't really notice a huge difference because I was also using the skincare, and that was making a huge difference on my skin. So like I have no makeup on right now except for a little bit of mascara. And this is probably the worst that my skin gets right now. I have a couple little blemishes, but let me rewind. Can you hear me, by the way, still?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
got you.
I had a injury to my wrist quite a long time ago, and I've had some cortisone, and then I had PRP, which is platelet-rich plasma injected into my wrist not quite 2 weeks ago. Well, before I had that done, my doctor said, Vanessa, you cannot take any anti-inflammatories. So I had to stop taking ibuprofen. He didn't want me to take any of that. Also, i01, the first ingredient in all of Olive Tree's products is hydroxytyrosol, which is the elixir that comes from pressing olive leaves together, and the elixir that comes out of there. If you look up hydroxytyrosol or tyrosol, however you want to pronounce it, there's a long list of benefits. Well, the top one is anti-inflammatory. So right away I was like, well, I guess I have to stop taking that. I stopped taking it about 2 weeks before the procedure. He didn't want me to have any anti-inflammatories. And now that I'm 2 weeks after, he said, please don't take any. I started taking again yesterday, but I'll tell you what happened in that like 3.5, 4 week interim. It took a good week, I bet, after I stopped taking it, week to 10 days. I started to break out. I got 3 nice little deep hormonal pimples that came out. I just started to feel like I started noticing a little bit of more aches in my hips and my knees where I used to have those. I kind of forgot about those things because I haven't complained about my hips or my knees for months, probably since the middle of May or something. And the biggest thing that I noticed that was different for me, I'm 53. I'm definitely going through menopause. I haven't had night sweats and hot flashes for several months now, but in the past like 2 weeks, my night sweats have come back with a vengeance. And I've been having an average of like 4 to 5 hot flashes in the day, which I was never having before. So I'm attributing that to i01. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to tell you it's going to cure all your menopause, woes, but that has been the biggest thing that I noticed. And I cannot wait to keep taking my i01 so that my night sweats and my hot flashes go away.
Now, how
That's
do you
the
take
story.
it?
So, some people will mix it with juice or whatever. It's just a teaspoon. So I literally just down it. Or what I've been doing, which is my favorite now, is the I56 is Oliveda's olive oil. It's fabulous. If you are a cook of any type, I didn't really think there was a difference in olive oil, but this olive oil is phenomenal. It tastes phenomenal. So I pull out a shot glass. I put my 1 teaspoon of the i01 in there. I put it's probably a tablespoon of i01, and then a tablespoon of olive oil and either a squirt of fresh lemon, or I have a bottle of 100% organic lemon juice because I tend to let my lemons go bad. So I got that at Costco. I put a couple drops of that in and I do a little shot. And I like the way it tastes in that instance. When I take i01 by itself, it's definitely a tincture. Kind of has like a apple cider vinegary taste to it. I don't find it yummy. Most people don't. It's very earthy, but it's not terrible, and it's 1 teaspoon. So
What
it
other,
goes down.
I'm sorry. Um, so you noticed it with your face, your skin.
Yeah,
So, like we always say, your skin is a reflection of what's going on inside. And
yeah,
then also your menopause symptoms were a little better with it than without it, now
yeah.
that you get to go back on it. Did you notice anything else?
Now that you just mentioned my skin again, it made me remember I have facial eczema. It kind of comes and goes. When I'm really hot, it comes out. So obviously with my hot flashes, it's been more noticeable, but I get it right here, and you could just barely see a little bit right now. But I got a pretty nasty patch on my eye about a week and a half ago. It's almost gone now. That's something that I haven't had. I haven't had anything that dry and that irritated or that red in months. So I think I'm also going to attribute the i01 to that, because with it being an anti-inflammatory, it's an antioxidant. It protects against free radicals. But for any of those internal things, autoimmune things, those are all attributed to inflammation in your body that comes out in your skin. And eczema, psoriasis, things like that. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice, but I'm just telling you my personal experience with this is that my eczema around right in this area and on my eyelid, I haven't had that when I was taking the i01. It was at bay. And since I've been off of it for a few weeks, it started to come back. So,
No.
yeah.
Also, I I think that does that have camu in it as well?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
what does that do? Do you think?
Okay.
Or does
I
that?
will. Camu is a natural plant that has like 300 times or 300% I might be misspeaking this. I should just grab it. Oh, I have a book right here. I have the book right here. So it will tell me. More vitamin C than oranges, which traditionally that's what we think has the most. Let me see if I can. It doesn't say on that page, of course.
It is, I think it is the highest vitamin C fruit in the world.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that you are absolutely right, and I'm trying to find where I can get the words exactly. You know what? After we do this, maybe we can type up a little post. But yes, it has the highest. I can't find it
Yeah.
because I'm looking for it.
Yeah.
If I wasn't
It's
looking for it, I'd
great
know. But
stuff, and it's great for your skin as well as your health. So the things that you described were not only skin related, but body health related as well.
yeah. Oh,
So
and
this
the
product
other,
does that as well. It does both.
and I didn't even mention this. Bloating being more regular, that bloating goes along with gassiness. I wasn't having any of those problems a few weeks ago. That all came back too.
Oh, bummer.
So that's definitely
Right.
inflammation in me.
Right.
But yeah, so that those are things that are kind of funny. And when I'm talking to my husband, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so bloated. I haven't been bloated in months. Like, what is happening?
Well, it's the
But I
don't
think,
notice when they're not there until they're there again, and they're like, why is this back? And they're
yes.
like, oh, I haven't been taking my whatever it is that that caused you to do that. Well, that's kind of amazing. That's great. It sounds like an amazing product. How can people get it?
So, whoever your Oliveda consultant is, whether it's you, Karen, or whether it's me, or if you have one of your own, if you don't, though, please take one of us up on
Yes,
this,
please.
uh, because we are the ones that are getting educated and helping you, and we're here to help you. But what's really cool is you can order the i01. It's under $50 a month. One bottle is a 30-day supply. Here's what it looks like, by the way. The very
Because you're
first
only taking
ingredient is,
a spoon, right?
sorry.
So
I say that,
you're
yeah,
just
that's one
taking a
teaspoon a
teaspoon,
day.
so it's going to last a long time, or at least,
Yes.
yeah.
If you have a super sensitive stomach, this didn't affect me, but some people have said that eat it, they take it with a little bit of food because, I mean, technically it's kind of like your vitamins.
Right.
I get an upset stomach if I don't take vitamins anymore, but when I did, I would always get an upset stomach. I haven't had one at all with this. So it doesn't affect me. But if you're worried about that, you can take it with a little bit of food.
Oh, awesome.
But yeah, Karen's got a link on her page. I have a link on my page. Cool thing about this company too, 365-day money back guarantee. So if you get something, I was just talking to my friend today. She has a lot of issues going on. She's a cancer survivor. The properties of hydroxytyrosol in the long list of things, just Google that word. I'm telling you, I'm going to type it in the comment right now so you can just Google it. The list is so amazing, long, scientifically based information. If you type in hydroxytyrosol into your Google bar, it's going to bring up stuff from like the Mayo Clinic and all of these medical journals and things like that. It's not just something fun that I'm saying. But you order it, and even if you're using it for several months, if you're not noticing a difference, you can get your money back. 365 days. I've never ever heard of that before. I love that the company stands by that. But yep, you can order it directly from us, and we're here to help you to answer questions. And for me, I know I want to know what your results are, because I didn't really realize the results I was getting until I stopped taking it.
I was going to say, like, when you first started taking it, did you notice anything, or you were just like going along all happy and things were getting better?
Yeah, I think I just kind of forgot that I used to have hip, aches and pains, and that I was pretty regularly bloated or gassy. That was just my normal. I just thought that was my normal. And so I didn't, it was, don't even want to say gradual because I feel like it happened pretty quickly. Like within a couple of weeks, I wasn't having those symptoms, but I kind of forgot about them until I stopped taking it. And all of this stuff has come back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, was my old normal, and I don't like it. I don't want to be here. I want to
Well,
go
the hot
back
flash,
to my new
yeah,
normal.
just the hot flashes itself is
Uh,
a godsend to be able to calm those down a bit.
at night, I have not been sleeping the past probably week and a half because I am up every hour with a night sweat, and it is
A host
vicious.
of other
Yeah,
things too. Yeah,
yeah. So
doing that.
I'm,
Well,
yes,
excellent.
thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I just thought that was a great, um, not great that you had to go through that experience, but some
Right.
don't realize how much things help us until we no longer have them. And then you're like, oh, snap, that was really helping me.
Yeah.
And I know that this product has helped a lot of people. So I want to thank you for coming on and for people out there being patient with us trying to figure out how to,
How to go live.
yeah,
Yeah.
we haven't figured it out yet.
We'll figure it out.
We will.
Thank you, Karen. Thank
Thank you.
you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.